So, good evening to everybody, and welcome to Sit Chat, which is a program for sharing information and knowledge on various topics which are pertinent to the startup community, which could be on any subject. And we do that I've been doing it for the last couple of months, every Thursday at 8:30. And as I keep speaking, I'll try to get this entire thing organized. Okay, so now every Thursday 8:30 we have got this chat, and this is the meeting ID. It's a Zoom meeting ID. You can log in case you don't get it online. You can use this video and then log in. And we talk about various topics, maintaining financial discipline, for example, business planning, or preparing powerful pitch decks. I took these three because that would be more or less the orientation of today's discussion. Before we really get into that topic, let me just share that we are basically getting experts on our show, and I'm sure they're all having their professional background experience. But still, we would recommend that you please consult your trusted advisors and confidants before you really implement any insights that you may generate from our chat show. Today, our topic would be to make how do you make your startup investment ready? And how do you focus on effective pitch decks? This subject would be dealt with by Yogesh, who I thought was a CA, but understood that he's a MBA finance, which has the finance and accounting and commercial acumen. And he would be sharing his wisdom on this topic. Before I hand over to him, I introduce myself very briefly. I am Dinakar. I am a volunteer in the group called as Startup Ignition Team, and have volunteered to organize Sit Chat every Thursday at 8:30 Indian Standard Time. I was working in Bosch for a long time, for 26 years, till 2012. And after that, I left Bosch. And since then, I've been mentoring and coaching companies to improve their performance. When I say companies, it is companies, startups, individuals, in terms of any business growth or profitability. With that brief introduction, over to you, Yogesh, and we are keen to listen to your wisdom. Please, if you want to share your screen, please do that. Go ahead.
Great. Thank you so much, Dinakar. Hello, guys. I could see Ajit, Amar, Sagar, Hemant, and Supriya. Thank you so much. It's 8:30, and if you are on this call, that means you are truly committed. Okay, great. So I'll introduce quickly myself. My name is Yogesh Chite. I am founder of two companies. One is Meticulous Business Plans that deals into business plans, detailed project report, investor presentations, and pitch deck. Second is the Entire, a business dating platform where we connect startups, investors, and co-founder. So that's why we call it business dating platform, wherein we have got 750 startups, 100 plus co-founder, 150 plus angel investors. So far, we are able to get the investment for 4 startups. The highest is 1 crore for one of the EV startup. So far, we have helped the 6 startups to get the co-founder from marketing, sales, business development, and technology background. This is the recent success stories. I used to consult the startups as well for the fundraising, and I was the part of the 48 investment deal, successful investment deal. Somewhere I led the deal, somewhere I was just part. I was introducing investors, I was introducing startup. So in overall, you can consider I have almost 50 plus deals experience. Okay. Apart from that, I do help founders on pitch deck review session. We organize it twice in a month. So we help all the people understand how you can make the powerful pitch decks with the content point as well. Apart from that, I do consult some startups selectively on pre-seed, seed, pre-IPO, and IPO fundraising. We have got the investor network right from, let's say, 25 lakh rupees to few hundred crore rupees as well. So we, I help the people. At least the startup should be revenue stage. Pre-revenue, it is quite difficult to raise the fund unless that pre-revenue startup is innovative, it has got some invention, or they are creating a large impact on the society. Thank you, Dinakar, for inviting me. I'll continue to the today's topic. I'd like to share my screen. You can ask question in between as well, because I could see there are 4-5 people only. So we can take questions on the go as well. I may skip few of the slides because I believe that is there is nothing to explain, and all the slides I'll be sharing with Dinkar, so you can have all the data whatever I'm going to show you right now. Just a minute, I'll be sharing the screen. I hope it is visible, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
absolutely.
good.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
Thank you, Ajit. Okay. So let's have this particular session very interactive. When I say let's be investor ready, what things comes to your mind? And I'd like to start with Ajit ji.
Yeah. Actually, if somebody has to put in money, he should know what is the project, what is my profitability, what is the demand in the market, how am I going to go about what I'm going to do, who are my clients, what is the growth prospect. All this, unless I show, no investor will take interest in it.
That's really great. Ajit ji is much experienced person, I I believe. Okay, great. Quickly, let's say if I want to invest in any startup, there could be certain objective. One, two, three. And out of these three, one objective is related to money. First objective or second objective could be I want to support the startups, I want to give back to the society, I have got a lot of money, I want to create wealth. There could be a lot of objectives, but one of the objective is I want return. So first thing I'll check whether the startup and founder are capable enough to give me return back. I don't want guarantee, but I should have that kind of confidence. Then all things the investor want to understand from the market potential perspective, from the founder perspective. So all things will be there. So we need to understand what are the objectives of the investor. So बाकी सब भी छोड़ दिया ना, so we need to focus on the returns. Okay. I'll quickly run you through this. Fundraising process has got four major things. One is the foundation. You want to become a ready. Second, the preparation of all the decks like pitch deck, investor pitch, everything. Then you will connect with the investor, you will pitch, and then execution of the deal. This is the simple process. Okay. I will quickly run you through the foundation because I see all the people are experienced people, so I don't need to jump into details. Okay. Lot of founders think that okay, everybody is raising money, so I also should raise the money. But all businesses are not investable. We need to understand. All businesses can make the profits, they can make the money, but these all businesses are not investable. If at all you think you need the external money, you need to understand why do you need it. Is it like everybody is raising, you want to also grow? Even if you want to grow, there is a scope and chance to grow. If you think, okay, all the answer is yes, you need to raise the money, how much? So generally, people raise money for 12 to 24 months runway. Whatever they need for next year or next 2 years, they will calculate and they will say that, okay, we need $1 million. We need to understand the impact of fundraising. What if somebody is ready to invest $1 million, what results I am going to achieve? Because these are the key factors that will help you understand how to raise the money. And now how? So there are multiple options. You can take loan, you can raise on equity basis, you can you can take it from family and friends. There are multiple options. Okay. So if you can see, there are 20 options. The first 10 are for the people who are at the early stage of the business where investor are not convinced and you think that okay, investor will not take a risk, so you want to take a risk. self-finance, credit card, personal loan, top-up loan, mortgage, gold loan, KCC, government schemes, government grants, family, friends. Once you use all these things and you come to a revenue stage, early revenue stage, then you can consider other 10, family, friends, ex-employer, barter, capacity building, business owners, crowdfunding, HNIs, angel networks, capital firms, family offices, and VCs, micro VCs. And these are realistic way. I have not got these sources from any book or on internet. I have myself have used all first aid in the early days. All first aid.
Yogesh, what is KCC?
KCC is okay. We are agricultural country, we can consider, and everybody has got some farmland. And KCC is Kisan Credit Card, wherein you can get the loan on 4 to 6%, in some cases 10 to 11% based on your land type, but they will give you 5 to 10 lakh rupees, and that you can use. I have myself used it.
Okay.
Okay. Now, in majority, there are two types of fund sources. One is debt basis, another is equity basis. So default investors expectation is ROI, return feasibility, and the impact fund. Whether it is investor, bank, anybody who is giving you money, these three are the default expectation you need to set. Then if it is a bank, they will check your revenue, ITR, credit rating. If it is investor, they will check the founder's credibility, execution capability, stage, market potential, and scalability. You need to understand what is your readiness in this. Okay, I'll skip this, but I'll quickly explain. You need to understand what type of fund you need to raise, equity or debt. What should be the source? Should it be individual or group? What is the cost of capital? High, low, tenure, short, long. So you can have your own thesis of fundraising. I want to raise on the equity basis from the individual. The cost of capital is low and I want to raise it for a long term. According to your business, your stage, you can select. I'm going to explain this later. Now, this is very important slide. I'd like to spend some more time on this. What happens now? There are a lot of people who say, just a minute. Okay. There are a lot of people who say generally, okay, we are at the pre-seed, we are at the seed, we are at the pre-series, series round. But what is the exact definition from the investor market? Ideation means you have got the idea, you have got the plan. Your team is ready, your idea is validated, beta version, MVP, prototype is ready, and you have launched it with the limited set of users. That is pre-seed or pre-revenue, you can consider. When it is revenue making, but pre-product market fit, that you can call seed or early revenue. When unit economics are positive, you have identified the product market fit and you know the clear roadmap to the profit. That time you can say your pre-series, growth, or series A. And when you want to lead the market, okay, your vision is to lead, you want to be a market leader, that time you can say you are at the series B or series C. Mostly you can see that all these series startups now, they are more focused on acquiring small startups. The reason is they wanted to keep their 20% of market share. That is the reason, or that's why they can call themselves as a market leader. एक market में 4 market leader नहीं हो सकते. If it is 4 no, 20 20 20 80%. So rest is only 20%. So 2 or 3 market leader, rest is all the followers. So you need to understand very clearly this. A lot of people misunderstand this particular thing. These are all type of investor you can consider. Individual, groups, family offices, VCs, PEs, bank companies, even bank invest in startups. Recently, I've been to Baramati, AIC ADT Incubation Center. They had the competition from HDFC, and HDFC has selected 3 startups, and they are giving some 35 lakh rupees to the startups. So banks are investing. Okay, there is one company through CSR. These people are helping agri-tech startups. This particular company has given the fund to one of the incubation center, that is 4 crore. So do you see individual angel network, VCP, these are mainstream investor. But apart from that, banks are investing, companies are investing, right? Then there are product studios. These people are also investing. I could see there are a lot of government schemes and grants. Earlier, I had the perception that ये government का है तो मिलेगा या नहीं मिलेगा, how much difficult it is, सारा document and all that. No, our government has done fantastic job in terms of startups. I could show you right away the active call for applications from the incubation center. These are 100 plus on today's date. I am very confident वो 100 से ज्यादा ही निकलेंगे. Some are giving 5 lakh rupees, 10 lakh rupees, 25 lakh rupees, 50 lakh rupees. But we really don't know. And these are grants. These are equity free. You need to prove your potential. They will incubate virtually or physically, and they will help you get the grants. There are a lot of, even if you want to know, I can share the sample with Dinakar ji. So I'll keep sharing. Today only I have shared the 10 applications with all the startup founders. They are applying for it. So you just need the founding mindset. The founder has to be there, a small pitch deck. You can apply, they will call you for the interview. If at all they feel okay, it is with their vision, they will give you the admission. Every incubation center has got their objective. Let's say AIC ADT Baramati is focusing on agricultural technology. Whereas from Pune, if there is anyone, venture center is focusing on something. The Satyabama TBI from Chennai, they are focusing on the marine life, marine technology. So every incubation center has got the particular focus. You need to understand, according to your business, according to your startup, which are the accelerator programs or incubator programs, and when they are calling for the application. There are some terms and conditions, and these are not much difficult. You can easily get the funds. I'll skip this. Okay. Equity debt, everybody know. CD is convertible debts. It is like a loan. आज लोन कंसिडर कर लो, कल हम उसको इक्विटी में कन्वर्ट कर लेंगे. जब भी we can have the mutual understanding of the valuation, we can convert it. CD is compulsory convertible debts. In CD, you have got a chance. Either we can convert, or we will not convert. In CCD, it is compulsory. Safe note, it is similar like CD, but that works on the premium. In convertible debentures, it works on the interest part. Safe note, simple agreement for future equity. Let's say if I invest 1 crore in Dinakar startup right now, and we are not confident on the valuation, we don't have agreement. So what we'll do, I'll invest 1 crore. I'll say that, okay, you will give me 25% premium on this particular cap, and the timeline is 2 years. So after 2 years, okay, for example, the valuation of the Dinakar startup is 10 crore. My 1 crore, that means 10%, and I have asked the premium of 25%. So Dinakar will offer me 12.5% of the equity. Now you can remove the premium and add the interest, that is CD or CCD. Right. RBF is revenue based financing or royalties. Nowadays you can see on Shark Tank, especially in season 3, all the shark have started asking the royalties to the startup. That means some portion of the revenue per product. And this can be done within the, let's say, combination. Some portion equity, some portion debt, some CD, some CCD, whatever. It is absolutely subjective between you and investor. Now, this is what I want to spend more time on, this is damn important and everybody should know. 1 minute. So let's understand from founder perspective. I do invest in startups. My thesis is very clear. Okay. I want a MVP or prototype ready, tested with the users, limited set of the users. Even if there are no revenues, I can understand. And all these users should give me positive feedback on the value proposition. This particular thing is solving, let's say, my problem. It is saving my time. It is saving my money. It is helping me grow. These are the only three, or let's say only three things I can see as a value. Apart from that, I'm sector agnostic. I can consider all the sector. I need a strong founding background. If at all I see that I am the first person, founder is reaching out to raise the investment, I will reject the proposal right away. Because I have already shown you 10 sources of the funds. अगर बॉस आप ये क्रैक नहीं कर सकते हो ना, तो I don't trust your founder's capability. You show me, Yogesh, I have done everything possible on this earth, और अभी कुछ नहीं हो रहा है, I need money. So that means I could see that अगर कल मैं रहूं ना रहूं, but founder can take care of the business. They know how to do the things. Now, the strong founders means their experience into a domain, their expertise, their qualification, their ex-employer. This could be things to consider. Stage. Every investor has got the stage preference. They will clearly say that if it is the EV sector, I could invest pre-revenue. But if it is e-commerce, I won't invest in pre-revenue. I need revenue making. Because nowadays it is not difficult to start, or let's say again start getting a revenue into e-commerce. Everything is set. So it depends on sector. If it is AI, ML, if it is space tech, I could go pre-revenue. If it is traditional business model, I need a good amount of revenue. So that is for the risk analysis. Market potential, there are two types of market potential. One is existing market potential. If you see, existing market potential is $10 billion, but the market is changing. The adoption rate of the product is increasing with the increasing internet penetration, with the increasing smartphone adoption, with the increasing laptop adoption, with the increasing urban adoption, whatever could be. So the market is increasing. So I need to understand clear existing market and what rate it is going. So in 5 or 10 years, how big it would be. Entry barriers, or this could be in a two ways it will help you. One is getting a confidence to the investor, plus this will help you get more valuation. This will justify your valuation. If the startup has got the patent, that means exclusive rights. I've been to Baramati, I've been to Chennai, I've been to Mumbai. I have seen a lot of startups holding the patent. And if they could understand the commercial value of their patent, no, it can directly add this value to the valuation. The cost. If I say that, okay, Dinkar, let's start bank tomorrow, is it possible? Not really. So putting up a bank needs a lot of money, not a lot of licenses or something. So that is another entry barrier. So is the cost entry barrier? Time. If Dinkar and me are into a same business, I am 1 year ahead of Dinkar in terms of technology, in terms of time. That could be my entry barrier. I could innovate more, I could invest more, I could do more, and Dinkar would be, let's say, 12 months behind me every time. Licenses, permissions, if I could get some exclusive licenses for particular thing, okay, and that getting a license is difficult. Okay, that is the entry barrier for other startup. I will not say that, okay, I'll start a telecom company tomorrow. I may need certain licenses from TRAI. मुझे बेसिक से ही चालू करना पड़ेगा. Okay. Distribution, this is a edge over the competitor. If distribution is ready, it is backed by tech, you are going to blow the market. And you need to convince this particular thing to the investor, even if investor don't ask. That's why these are the points investor look for. If distribution is ready, it can be backed by technology. I could see, agar production kar diya, dal diya, it is going to distribute like anything. Scalability, how much we can scale within the shortest of time, with the help of technology, without help of technology, with the help of people, without help of people, with the distribution, without distribution, whatever are the things, how much you can scale it up, vertical, horizontal, forward, backward, all possible ways. Scalability is not like I am making this particular product XYZ and I can sell it to 100,000 people. Okay, that is one kind of scalability. But when I say forward, backward, horizontal, everything I want to understand, what are the scalability chances and what are the, you can say enzymes are catalyst, no? So what are the catalysts? Is it technology? Is it network? Is it distribution? Is it government policy? Let's say Paytm, when Prime Minister Modi ji has announced the demonetization, रातों रात Paytm वालों का adoption was like anything. So are there any policies into a clean tech, environment tech, fintech, health tech, agriculture? Are there any policies government are planning that could boost your business? Right? Competition, I have seen earlier, I used to see a lot of people say that, okay, we don't have a competitor. Okay. So, but that thing actually don't give confidence to the investor. Boss, agar koi competitor nahi hai, either your product is useless, nobody want to use it. Okay, you're not the Einstein who has got the, let's say, first idea on the, or somebody, in some corner of the world, somebody is working. That gives me validation ki agar competitor hai, to at what stage they are in. I could study, or if I want to present my startup, I could say that, okay, these are the 4 competitors. These are the 2 direct competitors. These are the 2 indirect. Direct may both has got the funding. One is listed company. Okay, that could give a investor understanding. You can also go to a IPO. There is a possibility. It depends on my execution capability, but there is a possibility, right? The execution, this is a fantastic thing, and I believe the people who are more experienced, who understand the psychology, who can read the people, these people can help investor understand the execution capabilities of the founder. One of the strategy investor use is, let's say if I'm ready to invest in the startup, okay, I may want to spend an entire day, entire night, 24 hours, 48 hours with the Dinakar. If that is, let's say, if I can do that with the time restriction, or at least I could go on a long call with the Dinakar, 4 hours, 6 hours, and these are practical ways or real ways investor use. 4 or 6 hour call, understanding how much Dinakar knows about their industry. Okay, 15, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, we can impress most of the people. Founders might have mastered that skill of making a charismatic personality, okay, speaking in a good way, impressive, in a impressive way. But 4-6 घंटे के कॉल में है ना, okay, first hour is good thing. Then in last hour, investor would really understand what kind of person founder is.
Yeah.
And that character or that particular skills can help investor understand whether these people will be executing this particular thing in a good way or not. And that's where a lot of people can reject the proposal. Or they may say that, okay, if you think that, okay, this is going to be a good thing, take a back seat, hire executing team who are more capable, I'll invest. Okay, exit. As I said that if there are 3 objectives, one objective is get return. Investing is not the success for startup or success for investor. The success of investor is exit. So they need to understand the probable timeline of the exit. Okay, 3 to 5 years could be a good exit timeline. Who is going to give the exit? Founder, next round of funding, merger, acquisition, IPO, buyback. These are the general, you can say, ways to give the exit. How much, or let's say, what is the exit multiple? 10x, 20x, 5x. That also you need to provide. Exit feasibility. How feasible is getting exit? That is the a damn difficult question. You can answer, or if you don't know, you say that, okay, I don't know, we are planning next round of fundings. Okay. So now the second portion is the preparation. First was the foundation, second is preparation. These are the documents you need. And we have included the purpose as well. What is the purpose of having this document? Who should prepare it, and what should be the length? If you understand, let's say I want to raise the fund, out of all the possible ways, what I could do, I could identify investors on Twitter, on LinkedIn, angel list, the platform like SITs and NTI. Okay, I may try to get the references from somewhere. मेरे पास data आ गया है. Or I may go and attend some of the events, conferences, exhibitions. Okay, I may meet some of the investor. So first thing is, investor will say that, okay, send me details, let me understand. If at all it matches my thesis, we can discuss. And at the same time, investor don't want to understand all the things about your deck, your startup. They just need a gist of it, a teaser, 3 to 5 pages. You can have the 1 pager as well, or you can have 30 seconds video pitch, right? Any of this you can share with the investors. Okay, and the purpose of sharing this particular thing is not to raise the investment. And investor is not also, let's say, giving you all these things to invest. They will make sure, or they will try to understand कि इस बंदे को 30 minutes देना है या नहीं देना है. Should I invest my 30 minutes understanding what these guys are doing? Then once they call you, okay, let's discuss in Zoom call, Google Meet, in person, whenever you need a pitch deck to present your startup. You know all the things about your startup, but pitch deck will help you present your startup in structured way. Whatever is written in the deck, everything you do, but you need a structured way, because you have got a limited time of the investors as well. Then if investor is interested, he may say that, okay, what is the proposal? Now you will say that in proposal, we are raising 1 crore, we are going to dilute 10%, or we will be having CD, CCD, safe notes. We will be using this fund for technology, product, whatever. We will be giving you exit in 3 to 5 years. This will be the exit multiple. This is the exit feasibility. This is the exit way. Whatever is related to the investor, the core proposal. You are not talking about the pitch deck and startup now. Once that is done, okay, investor may say that, okay, let's understand your projections. So financial projections, okay, balance sheets, the sales projection, the HR projection, everything. So I have written here clearly. Teaser pitch, pitch deck, and investor proposal, founder should prepare. If the founder don't have time or don't understand, they can hire the people like us. Financial projections, you should be able to read the financial projections. Not necessarily you should be able to make this. Your CA and CS can make this, or you can hire again people like us. Okay, and then there is a valuation. You should do the valuation exercise to understand the range of your startup valuation, but you should not share with the investor, because at early stage, no investor will invest based on the valuation by number. It is more of a mutual thing. Once you have the track of 3 to 5 years, you can prove the numbers, then it makes sense to go by DCF method or all other method. I'll skip this. This is a basic guideline. Okay. So we saw that there is teaser pitch, pitch deck, investor proposal, financial projections, and valuation. Now this should be the content. Either if you want to create a one pager, you can use this: why this problem, why this solution, why now, why you. Why now? Understand the current market thing. Why you? Explain your founder's capability, execution capability. This is the opportunity, and this is the money making machine. Why this solution? Okay. Or you can make a 3 to 5 pager using all these pointers. I'm going to share this content with everybody. Pitch deck content. Then what is the future or what is the present? Always start with a story, survey, bold statement, or question. Let's say I have got the startup Entai, a business dating platform. I could ask the investor, do you struggle to find good startup to invest? I could start my pitch like this. Or I could do a survey. I have asked 3,000 founders. The major pain point, 90% of the people are facing, is the connect with the investor. They know how to pitch. Connect with the investor is a problem. Or I could start with a story, jo bhi meri story. Or I could make a bold statement that I want to make 100,000 or 1 million Indians to invest in startup as low as 1 lakh rupees. They don't know where to start right now. I am going to give that. Do you think that these are creating some powerful intention, powerful statements which are holding the attention of the investors? So start with that. At the early stage, investor is betting on the founders, your experience, your expertise. If I could say I am from this particular background, I have worked with startup founder investors. Do you think that that could give a more weightage to my pitch? And I'll make sure that whatever I am going to say in next 30 minutes, investors is going to listen. He will pay the attention. Okay. Every point is self-explanatory. If you need any help in understanding or decoding the particular thing, I am happy to do that with the Dinkar's permission whenever it is possible.
Yeah,
Okay, so
you guys just let us accelerate a little so that we'll have at least about 10-15 minutes for a Q&A. Yep.
Sure. No issue. Investor proposal, basic financial, utilization of fund, effect of utilization of fund, testimonial, readiness, why to invest, how much you want to raise, what is the deal structures, what is the schedule of disbursement of the payment, what is the valuation, everything is there. Financial projections, I'll advise you to get it from your CA or any expert. Okay, cherry on the cake, I'll cover methods. Once it is, you can take help from any expert, the evaluator, they will help you understand. Second time founder means I am second time founder. I have already scaled meticulous business plan to the level. Now investor have confidence on me. He isne ek baar kiya hai, he can do it again. Unfair advantage, I've been and I worked with the startup founders. If anybody, let's say Dinkarji or anybody wants to start the same thing, the amount of experience I am having, the relative amount of experience, and Dinkarji is having is different. I have got the patent. I am coming from Premier Institute. I have worked with the good companies. I have got the entry barrier. So if default valuation is $1 million with all these 6-point cherry on the cake, my valuation could be $2 million. On the other side, if investor is coming with this cherry on the cake, he is the seasoned investor, he is the celebrity investor, he is the strategic investor, okay, he will bring down your valuation. Okay. Deal structure is important point. If let's say if I need money for production, I'm going to buy 100 rupees of raw material. I'm going to make a product of 150 rupees. This product will get into the market and I'll get the money within a week, within a month. This is certain. Within the 10-20% of fluctuation, I could get, let's say, at least 130 rupees. But this is certain. I will use out of my ask, let's say, out of my ask, 50 lakh rupee is this particular certain. No, I'll raise it on debt. Rest, which is uncertain, I'll go on equity. If the value is, if the investor and you guys are not finding a mutual point of valuation, you can go CD, CCD, or safe notes. I'll not explain this. No. Once you prepare this document, you can start pitching to the investors, and then comes execution. If investor is ready, then you need to make ready your founders agreement. Okay. If you are raised family friends round, you need to make sure that that agreement are in place. Term sheet from the investor. This is a formal commitment. Then shareholding agreement, SHA, you need to upload to the MCA. Once that is signed, you need to allot the share certificates and you will get the funds in your bank account. And post funding, you need to create a MIS format to give the follow-up to the investors. All these are documents readily available on the Google for the reference. When you are executing, I'll advise you to take the help of the expert. That's it. Thank you so much, guys.
So Yogesh, it was more like a master class on investing and making startups ready for investing. Really outstanding, I say. Thank you so much. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you.
See, I want to ask a primary question. You spoke
Yes.
about rejecting some investors who are not ready, who are not done a good amount of homework. Now, if you look at our market, there are a lot of people who have good ideas, good thoughts, and then they get stuck with funds because of ABC reasons. And there are a lot of people also who have not a very sound CIBIL score personally. And they also need funds, so they may have a good business idea. How do these people go ahead? What is your suggestion to them?
Okay. So I'll break down my answer into 3 parts. Okay. First, consider the ideation stage with the business plan, with a small prototype, workable prototype, they need funds. Second is the pre-revenue to revenue generating early revenue startups.
Okay.
And thirds are the scaling up at the growth stage.
Okay.
For growth stage, there are VCs, there are PEs who are taking care. At pre-revenue and early revenue stages, there are angel investors, angel networks, micro VCs, right? And for the ideation or pre-MVP or pre-prototype stage, there are a lot of free money available. We don't. You go to SIFS, Startup India Seed Fund Scheme. Okay, they are welcoming ideas as well. If I can show you right away, 1 minute. Okay, I'll need to share my screen again. Is it visible?
Yeah, very much. Yeah, please go on.
Just a minute. So you can see here, apply today, Uday pre-seed stage idea, Ankur seed stage.
Mhm.
Now they are giving 5 lakh rupees, I believe, for idea. Yes. Application for Uday pre-seed stage funding up to 5 lakh rupees under this particular, what I was talking about. Government is doing different thing. These incubation centers and accelerator. Now I can show Ankur, 25 lakh rupees. Okay. Let me show you one more thing. See, Arise 2024 for idea and prototype stage startups get a grant in ADAP of 5 lakh rupees, and for student get a grant up to 4 lakh rupees. Okay. Now I could clearly show you one more thing. If you can see, addition to the earlier list, upcoming startup applications. Okay, 30K per month, 4 crore and other support, 40 lakh. Okay, these are deadlines. All these are free money. All the good founders should be aware about it. And I said that this is in addition to earlier list. This is earlier list. Okay, this is again one more thing, earlier list. So I said no, 100 plus incubation centers, accelerators, and government programs have started calling all the startups. We don't know. Now this is grassroots innovation 4 lakh grants. Apply by 30th March. Okay, $125K upfront investment and mentors. So this is available. I said no, okay, agar koi founder directly, if they are reaching out to me saying that okay, we need funds, and if they don't have done any of such things, how should I trust the capabilities of the founder? Both jo available hai, you are not working in a good way. You have not, let's say, worked thoroughly understanding all these things. There are good amount of money. There are PE funds, there are CSR funds, there are incubation center accelerators. Okay, let's say, for example, Finolex is a pipe making company. Okay, these guys must be having something for agritech. We need to get the details, and all the details are available on the internet.
You mean they would be having something for the aggregate as a agri-tech as a CSR activity or something like that?
Yes, CSR activities. They might have some program.
Yeah, you start your video. I think I touched the wrong button.
do.
Yeah, okay. Thank you so much. Thank you.
So there are multiple things.
Okay.
In last month only, March,
Yeah.
I have shared 100 plus opportunities in the entire community.
Where?
In entire community, we have got the community of the startup investors and co-founders.
Okay.
Right. So there are multiple opportunities. Even if you just, let's say, search on the LinkedIn startup applications.
Okay.
Somewhere somebody already have posted about something.
Oh, okay. Can you just unshare your video, your screen?
1 minute.
Stop sharing your screen. Yeah.
Yes.
Understood. So the first thing is, would it be okay if we assume that we can ask anybody interested? I can post it in our community that they can get in touch with you for any clarification to understand. They can do that. Now, Yogesh, I have one more question before we move on to any other questions the others may have. You spoke about your platform where you want to create an ecosystem. What is that about?
Okay. So I'll give you a quick story before that. I used to consult the startup on fundraise, building core team, and whatever I can do in sales and marketing and finance. Then I realized I used to get 3,000 leads. Let's say if I combine all 3 years leads, 3,000. And I didn't have the 30 clients as well.
Okay.
That is less than 0.1%. I thought, okay, if these 30 people are giving me business because they might have money, they might be convinced. But where are these 2,970 people? What these people are doing? They still need my expertise. Okay, that's where I thought, can I connect whatever they need with the help of technology, like Shadi.com? A groom and bride, they want to get married. They have created their profile with some, let's say, pre-filled criteria, and the platform is giving the matches. So, startup investors and co-founder, here is a trio. So, we are matching based on the algorithm. We are launching our app in this month only. To build this community, we started building. I am second time founder. I will not wait for the perfect app, perfect platform. I have already started giving the benefit. So we have built the community in WhatsApp. The entry is restricted. If you need only three things, you can be co-founder. You want to be co-founder. You want to invest in startups. You want investor, or you want co-founder. Out of these four objectives only, we are allowing the entry. It is no promotion thing, nothing, very subjective and objective oriented community. Now we will take this community to the platform: app, Android app, iOS app, and web portal. I have been, let's say, I have been traveling like anything. I'm going to incubation center, accelerator center, the co-working spaces. I am going to the state nodal agencies. Okay, I have been participating events like SIT chat. I have been attending a lot of events, conferences, to aware the people there is such things. And entire a business dating platform is catching the market. Like, people are giving me feedback. Okay, it is nice word. We haven't heard it, but a lot of people have started using this as well. Our objective is to give a commission free or success fees free investment deals to the investors. I have witnessed in my consulting experience. I know a community from Kuntur, they are into mining. I know a business community from Isalkaranji, they are into textile. All these people, due to some reasons, they want to diversify. Now they want to invest in startup. Where they should start? So we can be one. We will be having the angel investing workshop for the people who can invest. Even a lot of my salaried friends, they want to invest. So I'll be having workshop on the angel investing. I'll be calling all these people to the platform. कम से कम एक लाख से चालू कर दो. There are lot many good startup from the tier 2 and tier 3 cities. They don't know how to get into mainstream of the startup ecosystem. They will be getting this particular thing. So everybody will be coming there. Lot of founders, everybody has got a dream to start something. Because of some reasons, they are not able to start. Because of the family, because of the EMIs, because of the kids, education, loan, and all that. But all these experienced people can contribute to the startup in some or other way. So these people can become co-founder. Let's say I live by Hinjewadi, or let's say there is a Bangalore, a tech city. Lot of people can help the founders into a tech marketing sales. But इनको भी तो पता नहीं ना where I could contribute to the startups.
Correct.
So they can become a co-founder.
Hmm.
And we will be charging a nominal subscription fee. You connect, you discuss, and grow.
Yeah, that's a good thing. I have one question or a discussion point. Our Lakshmi LK also is on the line. You're also from Pune, right?
Yeah.
The idea of
Thank
SIT
you,
was
LK.
something
Good
similar.
to see you.
You know LK, right?
Yes.
So is it possible, LK, that both of you meet and then see if his platform can be used for SIT itself? Because we have been going on that platform for now almost 1 year, right? And like what Yogesh said, if his experience of creating the WhatsApp group with an entry barrier, now if suppose we do something like that in SIT, I don't know whether it will become more effective. I don't know whether you want to have a one-on-one discussion offline with Yogesh and see if that platform can be adopted.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I'm very much open to
We'll
it.
discuss.
And
Good point.
Yogesh, I will get in touch with you offline to take the discussion forward on my own startup. Okay, now let's
Good point.
open the floor to others. Anybody have any question?
Good point,
Yogesh
Dinakar. I will talk to him, and in fact, I have brought him to the set, and we did one last year. We did one joint event, Sit and Intai, and one
Right.
more. So Archana, who is the
Archana.
sponsor for the Pune, she took the initiative, and then unfortunately, I couldn't attend that event. I was away from Yes, so I couldn't attend that day, but we had some Mumbai visitors also for that visit, that physical
Right.
event. So we have been talking. We will meet, and Dinkar will update
Definitely,
you.
LK, we should
Yeah,
catch up very soon. I believe this is the high time now.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And
We will.
Archana
We
is
will.
Archana Gore, is it? From printing.
Yes.
Archana Gore, yeah, yeah, yeah. You
Okay.
did the
Yeah.
sit chat.
Yeah, okay.
She was a part of sit chat. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Super. Thank you.
Great. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
Any other question? Anybody wants to ask
I have
any
one
question?
question.
No,
I have one
not from me.
question.
Yeah, please go on. Please go on, sir.
Good evening, Yogesh ji. I just want to know why of late I'm seeing all these IPOs being so bloated with the price. What is the reason behind that?
Okay.
Huh?
See, the fundamentals of going to the IPO has changed drastically. Okay, this is top most reason. Earlier, the companies used to go for IPO for massive scale, okay, wherein they want to leverage the fundraising sources, okay, other than bank. Now, and they want the risk-free money wherein they could take certain risk. At that time, they could take a risk. Till the time they were dependent on the banking exposures and all the possible things. Okay, once on an average, if it is a 10 years, 15 years of time to go for the IPO, in this particular time, they have created the strong foundations. Now, if you see, uh, when I mention foundation, that includes assets as well, a strong assets. If you see any startup which is backed by technology, these are going for IPO. If it is a wave or trend, they are going to come down easily and they don't have asset. It is a technology. I could say right away, this technology is worth of 100 crore right now, and tomorrow I could say it is zero if it is not useful. But for assets, it was yesterday 100 crore, today it could be 99 crore. Right. Second, the approach, or let's say this mindset towards the building business, no, these people today startups are fast. Okay, they are not that kind of frugal. Okay, they want to disrupt the market within a day, within a month, and they are taking huge risk. Okay, plus they are not profitable. There is one more way out wherein not loss making company can also list the company. There is another way out, but earlier this wasn't the same. All the, let's say, companies who are going for the IPO or which are becoming the listed, no, all these were heavily profitable. That is what I think. Plus this market is so volatile. You can consider the examples of Paytm, Byju's. Okay, at the same time, you can consider the examples of Adani and Reliance as well, Tata's as well. I could see there are much more good startup with the lesser valuation. Okay, not all the unicorns will be unicorns in next 5 years. Let's say if we have got 142 unicorns right now, no, you could see half of them are not unicorn. We will not be unicorn in next 5 years. Somebody will take place. Okay, that is what I believe.
Thank you. Thank you.
Super. So, any other question? See, Yogesh, when you look at your own background of your startup and your service which you are providing, what is the best way of assessing to you? What is the best access to you? Because
Okay.
see, it
The
was
best,
just a coincidence that I saw your post. You had entered in SIT, so I called you. You know, if you had
right,
spoken to us maybe a year back, it would have been much more useful for all of us.
right. So you can always connect me through WhatsApp or email. I could understand the profile and requirement, and I could offer the things. There are 50% of the things I do, I can offer free of cost, like pitch deck review, connecting with the investors. If I feel okay, you need to have the pitch deck preparation service, I can offer you that. You have the, let's say, a choice. If you can get it done through anybody else, through your known contact at the cheapest price, you can get the decks and I'll help you connect with the investors. So WhatsApp and email and LinkedIn, I am mostly active.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, if you look at the startup world today in India, where do you think our startup world would be 10 years from now?
10 years. Okay. I could not think much of 10 years, but I could give you a good answer for 5 years. A lot of people are saying this is the decade of India. Okay. I could say these 5 years are crucial for India, and then the coming decade will be for, let's say, good for India. 5 years before where India was, or 10 years before where India was, now there is South Africa. We have good client base in South Africa for detailed project report, and we have supplied the project reports for IV fluid, vegan leather, plant-based beverages, packed sugarcane juice, syringes, needles, catheters. Okay, these are the buying from the African states. Their infrastructure, manufacturing infrastructure is getting ready for next decade. And in terms of India, technological innovation plus the government support in a structural or process way, this 5 years is crucial. If we are having that kind of support from the government, the next generation will witness a lot of startup founders, a lot of investors. And to get the result of this particular thing, we need to witness the next decade. And that is going to be a great. I believe I'm very much hopeful and positive for the next 15 years for India, right from today.
Very good. Super.
Oh,
So let's end with a
super.
positive note. And then, Amarji, as usual, you can possibly have your last word. Please go on.
Yeah. Good evening to all. योगेश जी बहुत बढ़िया तरीके से आपने आज समझाया है पैसा कैसा कमाना है और किस तरीके से उसको पेश करना है। शायद बहुत से लोगों को इस बात का पता नहीं है कि एक सही दिशा में हम जाएंगे तो आगे बढ़ने का हमारा जो लक्ष्य रहेगा वो आसानी से प्राप्त होगा। बहुत बढ़िया तरीके से आपने समझाया सर। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद आप इस बात के लिए।
Thank you so much. So before we
Thank
leave,
you so much.
थैंक यू।
thank you, thank you. Would you like to switch on
It's
the
a great,
cameras, all the others in the call?
It's the 3 trillion. Yogesh has given a very smart pitch deck today for the 3 trillion economy. Let's all gather together to join hands with him, raise the
And
toast for him
I
today.
can
That's all we
announce,
can say.
if anybody from the SIT community takes pitch deck from me, I can offer right away 20% discount on my price.
Wow, super.
Wow.
Thank you so
Without
much.
even
Thank you.
thinking.
Thank you so much.
Price, Yogesh, generally?
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.